Champions League, Bayern Munich versus Manchester United, 2 juggernauts of the European game. And we find ourselves here in a Bavarian beer little garden here. What? Is this traditional? Is this the real deal from when you were living here?
No.
No?
No. I mean, it looks a little bit on, kind of, with the tables and the wood and all that.
I thought they'd done a good job.
No, it's beautiful, but I'm saying the real deal is the Oktoberfest. That's where you got to go. I mean, we used to go, obviously, because they were one of Bayern's biggest sponsors.
For anyone who doesn't know what that is, what's Oktoberfest?
Basically, it's just a massive, everyone just goes.
Booze up.
Booze up, yeah. Everyone goes. The guys get dressed up in kind of the lederhosen, which is like leather means leather, basically. Okay. So they're like leather, like shorts with weird socks. These tops on, and the girls wear these dresses called Dirndl, and they look amazing. And people just go up, get dressed up, super tradition. I mean, but there's 10, 20,000 people in the tent, really. It's like
carnage.
The South Americans, when they used to come over, they're like, I'm not wearing that outfit, I'm not going there. And then when they saw how it was received at the Oktoberfest, they're like, they had it in every color.
I used to see big pints, big glasses, or the big mugs, or the yards that they drink. It's like amazing. You're one of not many players that have been fortunate enough to play for both sides, and they're held in such high esteem around the world. What are the similarities, but also what are the differences between the two clubs?
At Bayern back in the day, it used to be quite physical. Like training was physical. We used to fight all the time with each other. Boys used to smash each other and everything. And then I remember I come over for the first few days training. I was quite a physical player, wasn't I? Yeah. I remember I tackled somebody, not malicious, but just quite physical. I remember Scalzi pulled me, he went, oh, we don't do that here. It's different, And I was
only I do it. Scalzi would probably say.
And the way he did it, I had to laugh. I was like, oh, okay, cool, Scalzi. Do you remember before the Champions League final against Chelsea? Before in the training game, we almost had a fight. And it was like...
The younger team, we used to play older versus youngers, didn't we? Just so people understand. And we played the night before a game, all games, especially in Europe, we'd play older team versus younger team. And the younger team was like Danny Welbeck and all. He's got a hat-trick the night before the Champions League final in 2008. And the older team, we almost got into a big fight.
Because you had a pop at me or something, and I said, "Are you getting torn up by Danny Wells? What are you talking about?" And then, but literally, we're in the stadium the day before the game, and I mean that was the mentality. Like a lot of teams, I think, would be quite chilled before a game, but everybody was just on it all the time.
Every single thing meant something. From that game the day before, the biggest game of our lives, to a card game on the way to training or in the hotel, to a computer game we used to always play, to playing table tennis. Everything meant something.
And the gaffer knew that, and that's why he brought you there, and that's why he brought me. And he had Scalzi and Waza and all these guys and Cristiano, because everybody had that spirit within them. And I think you only really know, in my opinion, you only know football players when it's difficult. Then you can critique a player. And I think right now, for whatever reason, United right now, it's tough, but I think having that culture that we had, we were just super blessed. We had like 15, 20 guys that were just, when you needed them, they were there. Do you know what I mean? And I think maybe with this era now, it's slightly different. Everything's a little bit less physical, you know.
What I loved about United as well, when we travelled especially, was how unified we were in even just how we looked. Everyone had to wear a suit, especially on European away days. The manager wouldn't allow us to go in our own clothes or trackies. It was a suit, because that's Man United, that's what we are. Yeah. And we'd rock up in, whether you like the suit or not. Some look worse than others, some look horrendous. There were some players, man, who couldn't wear suits. I used to sit there and think, like Anderson, I used to think, what is he, who's thrown that on him? He hasn't even ironed it.
I remember once we had a game, Champions League, and I had my suit. I took it into the dry cleaner, right? Couldn't pick it up for whatever reason, but we were leaving in the morning and it wasn't open. So I had to wait to get open. I almost missed the plane. And it wasn't because I was late. It's because I didn't want to roll up in a tracksuit when all the boys were in a suit.
You'd be abused.
To the point, I actually came late and the gaffer he went mad at me. But literally, I didn't want to roll up in my tracksuit. So I waited till I could go get the suit. I never forgot. I remember him looking at me thinking, what's wrong with you? How can you be late? And I wasn't late. I just needed to get the suit, and I didn't want to get in trouble.
It is mad though. You can wear a suit. We're fortunate enough. We're kind of cool dudes, like. But there's some guys we used to see them wear suits and just think, wow, you day to day you look alright, but a suit. Some of the trainers or shoes they'd wear with it and stuff. I used to think, wow. It
was amazing. The boys used to come in some gear, didn't they?
Yeah.
We used to get some stick.
Yeah, they used to be good.
We were quite similar in the sense we loved music, didn't we? We always had talking about music and playlists and tunes, and I think music was a big part of actually helping me get in a mind frame. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to play rap music because it used to not make me angry, but I used to like
aggressive.
Used to get me aggressive. And I remember music being such a big part of our dressing room. I remember that Moscow team.
I used to play the music, didn't I? I went around the change room and I asked the lads their favourite tracks and put it on a CD. We had CDs back then. Anyone don't know what CD is, go and look on YouTube, you see what CD is. But and so we never really got past 10 or 12 tracks, but it was like Tracy Chapman, Fast Car.
I remember that one from that year was it American Boy?
American Boy, Estelle.
Bartender T-Pain.
Bartender T-Pain.
Cristiano, I remember, played that Portuguese one, do you remember?
Yeah.
Had a mad beat to it. It was good though.
Nice, got us going, man. We had 50 Cent on there.
Yeah. Music is, it's amazing when you sit in the dressing room, you got all the boys there, right? And everybody warms up differently and everybody's got their way. And there is no right or wrong, is there? Like you and Scholes used to play two touch, didn't you?
Yeah.
Balls out, flying across, other people quiet, other people are chatting, other people sitting reading the magazine and stuff. But I think for me, it was music. Music had me getting in that space.
How different is it for when you're doing this job now as a pundit?
Sometimes I forget I play football, really, you know. Like I don't even, you go into the ground and you realise all these people are here to watch this game, and we used to do that. You know, we were so blessed, and I think because we were so serious, so focused, you didn't take it in. Whereas now we see how many people actually make a living that actually are not just playing and managing. You think about the trucks are getting there 3 days before. You know, all the media people, we kind of see it from the other side. So I obviously don't get nervous anymore because it was that good energy, wasn't it? Nervous energy, but obviously you got to prepare and do your notes, do your research and stuff. But
I think I look at the players now when I get to the game. My prep is all probably done prior to this day.
Oh, always, yeah.
We've done the text messages on WhatsApp, we've got the WhatsApp groups, we talk about clips and what we're going to cover and the different storylines that are going on around the game. And then something pops up sometimes on the day that comes into the script. But I always look at the players, especially on the pitch side. That's why I love being pitch side. And I just always sit there, and one of the things I always ask myself is, do these guys know what they're doing? Do they know where they are, the magnitude of what they're doing? They're like in a cathedral now, being watched by hundreds of thousands, if not millions, around the world. And they are the focal point. That's big stuff, man.
That's the only thing I regret of my career.
I didn't do that as a player.
No, that's the only thing I regret in my career. I don't think I enjoyed it enough.
No.
Because you're so zoned in, you're so focused, like you just, it's hard to because it's such a roller coaster, winning and losing, isn't it? I mean, so it's hard to kind of enjoy the moments because you'd say you win today, and then you play, say, Arsenal on the weekend. You know, you couldn't really celebrate, could you?
No, it's true. Thanks for your time. I need some food before
let's go eat some German bratwurst.
What's some German cuisine?
Schnitzel's good.
Schnitzel?
Wiener Schnitzel's money.
Okay, let's get that.
But you're too healthy for that, you probably won't eat it.
Let's go.